Today in this video we will be replacing the bottom bracket and crank arms on a Norco Havoc 26-inch. For this you'll need a 6mm Allen key and a rubber mallet, rust check or cleaner, a rag, and your bottom bracket kit. And this one is a Salt BMX bottom bracket replacement kit.
Okay, so we already went ahead and took the bearings and the crank arms and everything out of this, but what you're going to want to do is put some grease around the bearing, and what the grease is just going to do is it's just going to help it slide into the frame easier, and metal on metal is not good. So then you're just going to lodge it in there as flat as possible. And we don't have a bearing press, so I'm just going to use a rubber mallet. Alright, you're going to want to make sure it's flat with it. Alright, flat with the frame. Now I'm going to have to flip the bike over, and into my bag I have right here, I have to put the spacer in between the bearing and then put the other bearing on. Alright, I got the bike flipped over. The space that was in this bag, I got it right here. You're just going to slide that right down in there. And I actually put grease onto the frame. You can do that too. Now I'm going to put this bearing in too. Now that was a bit harder going in. Now. Oh, man. Oh. Alright. Normally that spacer I put in there normally clamps between the bearings, but I guess this one here doesn't. Yeah, that's odd. Normally it clamps against the bearings, but oh well. Alright, now you're just gonna take your shaft, make sure it's all nice and clean. And myself, I like to put a bit of grease onto the shaft. Just put it all over it. It's brought up on the other side there now. I think so. Oh, no, actually. Now you're going to want to make it so this part is the same amount on the other side. So, I mean, some people, they actually use something to measure it, but right now I'm just going to eyeball it. So, right about there. Right about there is right, I think. Looks like it anyways. Alright, 3 spacers over here worked perfect. Now, I got the crank iron put on this side, and the chain, everything all put back on. I'm going to have to tighten up my chain because it's a bit loose. But over here right now, I'm just going to put in this bolt a little bit. You don't want to put it all the way because it might end up pulling the rod through. Wait, no, it shouldn't do that. But I just don't want to put it on there too tight. Now, this one here. Now, you're not going to want to put 2 of them on like this, because it's not going to work like that. So you want to make sure you have this one here straight down and this one here like straight up. Alright, this one here's put on now. Just going to put my bolt in. you're going to want to make sure your alky's in there all the way, because if you don't, you might end up stripping your bolts. You don't want that, especially if your bolts are just brand new, like mine. You want to put them on there tight, but not too tight. Now, normally, you would want to put grease on these here bolts, on the threads, before you put it in there. But I didn't have to do that because there was already grease put onto them. So, right now, I'm just going to have to get another Allen key and tighten up this one. You don't need to tighten this one here up as tight as what this one here is, because this one here is just really clamping it on. Just in case that one there comes loose, it won't make a move. There's Loctite on this here bolt, and it's making it very hard to go down through.
We got the new Salt BMX crank arms and bottom bracket on. The crank arms look pretty good. So if you like this video, this is the first of many more to come. So if you do, please like and subscribe for more.